Shalom. Give all praise and glory to Yahweh Shemiyah Shabbat Shalom Kakadash. Give honor to the Apostle Jim S. Shalom, to the faithful man that's doing his work. Lord willing, I want to speak on the topic of love because, love is, the word love is misused and, the meaning pretty much have changed today because people say, uh, you know, love, they just have a different meaning, you know, versus the scriptures where what the scriptures say what love is. Love, like the scripture says, love is the keeping of his commandments. All right. But but uh but yeah, so that's why I wanted to pretty much get into the word, pretty much, love. Because really, like this is a song by my nigga Garnick Silk, you know what I mean? I was just thinking about that earlier called Love is the Answer. You know what I mean? And, you know, pretty much, I mean, of course, just to say it up front, he's right. Love is the answer because, like the scripture says, that's the two greatest commandments: to love the Most High and to love your neighbor as yourself. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because love. If you love somebody, you won't murder them. You won't steal from them. You won't do all these evil things. Why do you think the world is so wicked right now? Because there is no love. Like the scripture says, that the love of many shall wax cold. That's why you see niggas in the hood shooting each other, killing each other. Right? Because they have no love. They rather love money than anything else. They don't love they got women. They don't love their women. They just treat them like whores and sell them off and trade them let the whole gang smash whatever. You know what I mean? Get her pregnant, leave her, and he be fucking ghost. All right. He don't love his brother. He goes and he shoots him and kills him, or if he doesn't shoot or kill him, he fucking rob him, or he sells him drugs, which is fucking killing him slowly any goddamn way. All right, because the love of many wax cold. All right, now of course, not because that's what thing about these people that them songs I mentioned earlier. Love is the answer, or even Michael Jackson, Heal the World. He brings that out in that song. That's where they go off is that you're not supposed to love everybody. You know what I mean? Because according to the scriptures, you really is only supposed to love those that keep the commandments, that have the faith in Yahweh Shem Shai. You know what I mean? We don't love pedophiles. We don't love homosexuals. We don't love none of them wicked ass niggas. But if you are a son of the Most High and you doing the work of the Lord and you have faith in Him, then we gonna love you. All right. And love is an action. It's not just, oh, I love you. Because then you can say I love you and then your brother can come up to you asking for some money because he's low on rent or just a few dollars just to get some money. You got it. You be like, nah, come back later. That's what the scripture says. Like, you got it, give him to him now. All right? Don't hold back your bread. Don't hold, like the scripture says, lose that money for your brother's sake. All right? This is Sirach 25:1. In three things I was beautified and stood up beautiful before God and men. The unity of brethren. And unity means one. Because that's another thing. Like, people that get messed up is that they have those unity camps. Alright? The true unity camp is when, like, for instance, I'm in Columbus, Ohio. The GMS Columbus, Ohio brothers go visit the GMS Cleveland brothers. That's a true unity camp. Why? Because we both speak the same thing, exact the same thing. Me going and teaching with Sakari, that's not a unity camp because the word unity literally means one. So how the fuck can you have a unity if you'll have three different doctrines and shit like that? That's the same thing with all these other people in the world. Alright, everybody got different doctrines, but when the Lord returns and set everything in order, it's gonna be one doctrine, one truth. Well, there already is one doctrine and one truth, but that's what's gonna be in every part of every Israelite. All right, ain't gonna be no in the kingdom of heaven. You ain't gonna have a Muslim Israel. You ain't gonna have a fucking Mormon. You're not gonna, you're gonna have all men that believe in Yahweh, but Shem Shai. All right, the love of neighbors. All right, love your neighbor as yourself. All right, and that's the thing too. Love yourself. You gotta respect yourself as well. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Respect yourself by, cause we over here teaching brothers to stay focused and stay in the scriptures. Well, you gotta listen to your own advice. You gotta love yourself and build yourself up too, as well. It's not just about building other brothers. That's part of it. That's the main part. That's the main part. But you gotta build yourself as well. All right. Respect yourself. You know what I mean? You know, uh, you know, uh, you know, try to clean up around the house a little bit to give yourself a peaceful, clean environment. And every once in a while, reward yourself for some things after you did your work. You know what I mean? Whatever, some shit like that, man. You gotta love yourself too, cause this is the thing, man. Esau has really put that self hatred on us. We hate our own people. You see another nigga, you like, man, I don't like this nigga, man. I'm uncomfortable. In which we gotta do what we gotta do, because these niggas are demons, man. But look, everybody's side eyeing another, and then on top of that, it's like you growing up, you didn't have respect for yourself. You got men and women dyeing their hair blonde, all right? I mean, putting contacts in their eyes and shit, man. Trying to look like the so-called white man, all right? You know what I mean? You was ashamed of your skin, of your face, your facial features and shit, man. Esau try to make it, pretty much. He pretty much try to make our skin color and all these other things like it's a shameful thing. That's why you look up fair skin is a so-called white person. That's not fair skin, man. Because fair means beautiful. All right? That's not fair. That's fucking leprosy. Fair skin is so-called black skin. Black and brown. That's fair skin. But Esau have made us fucking hate ourselves, man. Niggas bleaching their skin. Alright? But anyways, a man and a wife that agree together. That's a big thing too. You know what I mean? So, but now it's like we got the opposite of these things. There's no love among the brethren. There's no love amongst your neighbors. There's no love amongst man and a wife. You know what I mean? These women, and it's not not just the women. They the beginning of it. You know what I mean? And through her we all die, of course. But you men too, just wicked. A lot of people it's just fucking ridiculous, man. I'm tired of this shit, man. I'm seriously tired of this shit, man. This is ridiculous, man. Everybody trying to take advantage of everybody, man. They're only looking out for themselves. They care about no one else. That's a song. It's like, but yeah, man, it's just ridiculous, man. The nigga only you look at a girl, only thing he thinking about is a nut, and then he ruins his life, gets her pregnant. And he don't fucking take care of that damn child, man. Now this child gotta grow up without a father, or sometimes it be the mother's fault. It's just, man, it's ridiculous, man. This shit is, man. This is what gonna make the earth beautiful, man. All right, these three things right here is perfection. But no, everybody fucking hates each other. Everybody don't trust nobody. It's like, what the fuck? It's a big ass war, man, and it's only gonna get worse until the Lord returns. All right, but let's see. Come on, man. This is did I not just put that and it didn't pop up the first time? What the fuck, man? Romans 13 and 7. It says, "Render therefore to all their dues, tribute to whom tribute is due, custom to whom custom, fear to whom fear, and honor to whom honor. Owe no man anything but to love one another, for he that loveth another hath fulfilled the law. For this, thou shalt not commit adultery, thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not bear false witness, thou shalt not covet. And if there be any other commandment, it is briefly comprehended in this saying, namely, thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself." That's why the Lord said this is the two greatest commandments. Because every law that you can think of is together. And, and pretty much briefly comprehended in this saying, thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. And also proves that we need to keep the law. You know what I mean? And see, that's another thing too. That's them Christians. That's also the Christians. Which is Esau. You know what I mean? He changed the doctrine and stuff like that. But that's what these Christians teach you. They teach you don't keep the law. What is that going to cause you? That's going to cause you a state of lawlessness, and then you're just not going to give a fuck. You know what I mean? And then you're going to start doing shit that you're not supposed to be doing. All right? But if you keep the law and you're going to be mindful, you're not going to treat people like dirt, man. And that's why Esau, look how Esau treating us. He don't give a fuck about us. You know what I mean? He's a heathen, but the law is not really for that nigga. But he tried to take up this. He says he's a man of God and he loves the Bible and all these things, but you don't act like it. Because you ain't supposed to treat your people like this. Even your slaves. You're not supposed to treat your slaves like this, man. Because there's slaves in this Bible. You know what I mean? Servants, so on and so forth, handmaids, all that. But you're not supposed to treat your slaves like this. And the reason why we're gonna treat you worse the way than you treated us is because we're justified because we can give you double for what you did to us. You know what I mean? But anyways, man, it says love worketh no ill to his neighbor. Therefore, love is the fulfilling of the law. So that's what it is, man. This is what is going to make this place a better place for real. You know what I mean? The Lord first, he's going to come back and he's going to deliver his elect. All right? Because why? Because he loved us. Lord willing, I'm part of that number. He have, like the scripture says, he have care for his elect. All right? That's a beautiful scripture. Let me see if I can pull that. I just quoted it, but I just want to. It says, Wisdom of Solomon 3 and 9, it says, "They that put their trust in him shall understand the truth, and such as be faithful in love." Perfect is, "And such as be faithful in love shall abide with him. For grace and mercy is to his saints, and he hath care for his elect." All right? So that's why the first and greatest commandment is what? To love the Lord with all your mind, body, and your soul. Because if you love him, he's going to love you, and he's going to deliver you. Like Psalms 91 says, I shall deliver him because, he says love upon me. All right? And, the Lord have care for his elect. And that's the reason why he's going to come back and deliver us from all this bullshit. All right? And then, God and man is going to be, one. We're going to have one, we will be on the same page, one accord. You know what I mean? So that's what's going to make the earth in harmony. And then on top of that, not only with the Most High, but with other men. We're going to have other brothers and the sisters. Because like the scripture says, all Israel is going to be righteous. So we all going to be unity, and everything is going to move smoothly like that. All right? There ain't going to be no isms and schisms and shit like that. Everything going to be moved in a perfect unit. Forward in righteousness. All right? But Let me see. But yeah, that's pretty much it, man. Um, yeah, that's pretty much it, man. You know, that's the matter of that's the truth of the matter. You know what I mean? It's love is the answer. Like it may sound corny, whatever. Who gives a fuck? You know what I'm saying? That's just because Esau have changed the meaning of love. You know what I mean? But we know what true love is. All right. You know, we know what true love is. You know, and that's the commandment of the Lord. The Lord told us. He said, "Love your neighbor, love your brothers." All right. So really, it's not corny. You know what I mean? Get that Western mindset out your head. These little stupid ass, gay ass, thug niggas out here. If you would say that to them, then they look at you like you're gay or something, man. They like you, man. Fuck them niggas, man. That's why they killing them fucking each other, man. You see us in the brotherhood, our light is shining greater and greater, while you niggas out there killing each other, blowing and fucking each other's head off, man. So fuck you niggas, man. All right. Anyways, that hope is edifying. Give our praises and glory to help us Shemai Shai. Let's from Kakadash, the bounce, the positive, Jim, one to the best in this works. Down say, Shalom.